Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to do this candy corn chevron for fall and Halloween. So this is more for people who don't want anything too loudly Halloween on your nails. I feel like it definitely brings a little bit of fall with the Halloween season. And it's a little bit more toned down and still a little loud. I mean, most nail art is loud unless it's all nude. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Chevron. Today I'm using striping tape. I do have a tutorial with just Scotch tape. It's way back, but it should be in Tape Manicures playlist, I believe it's called. So for each hand you're going to need 50 pieces cut out of this. I know, pain in the butt, but I always pre-cut them per hand. Or if I'm not doing a video, I'll do all 100. Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous. If you don't have patience, I suggest don't even try this. You can use Scotch tape like I said, but you'd probably want to double up your tape so it doesn't rip on you. Corner V. So watch the other video, oh my goodness, if you want to see how to do that. So I've already got my base coat on, and then my base color. My base color is actually Essie's Sugar Daddy. So let's show you that. So just this pale pink. It's not my favorite base, I find, because I have to do so many coats, which isn't a complaint. It's a sheer pink. That's common sense. It's the fact that I find it lifts on me near the cuticle after like a day or two. I think I blame because I use so many coats. I have stained nails. Hey, that's just how it comes with the territory. So anyway, that's Essie Sugar Daddy. So the white that I already did is OPI Alpine Snow. So before applying any tape to my nail, I put my coats of base color, well, my base coats of base color, and then a fast drying top coat, and I used HK Girl by Glisten and Glow. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, you want to apply this with just like a little bit of the white still peeking through. Let's see if it'll zoom in. The glare's a little bad, but you can see how I left just a tiny bit of the white peeking under that striping tape. So you've got one piece on, and then you'll take this other piece and you'll do the same thing. Now I have to do that off camera because I cannot see what I'm doing like this. So like that. So that's going to be your border so you don't paint into your first chevron. I way over exaggerate the length these need to be. It's just kind of a habit. They hang out, they like get stuck on things. I tried to do them shorter and it screwed me up. So then you're going to create your V. So just like you did that single V for the first chevron, you're going to do that again. Now I got to do this off camera in order to get it straight because I need it like facing me like this and up close to my face. So we're going to do the orange now, and I'm using OPI Flit a bit. This is a fairly old color. I don't have another. Now I clean off the brush quite a bit when I'm doing this with striping tape, so you need a color that's fairly opaque. And the reason I do that is because OPI has that pro wide brush and it'll get everywhere. Just carefully fill that in. And while that's wet, you just remove the tape, and you want to take the pieces that are on top, the piece that's on top, off first, and have somewhere to stick it, like a paper towel. When that's dry, I like to take just a little bit of top coat. And this is good and out of focus. Anyway, and I clean it off for the most part, and just leave a tiny little blob on the end so that I can paint over just this stripe instead of the whole nail. And I try to do this to prevent it from getting too thick. And then you're going to let that dry again. Okay, so this is a quick little tip for if you do that. This is only going to work on the base color, because I have 3 layers of base, and because it's thin and I've stained nails, and it's top coated and it's completely dry. So what I'm gonna do is my fellow nail artists are like nail art freaks are going to just roll their eyes at me. But anyway, I take my little cleanup brush that I use for on my skin and I take a little acetone and I soak a good portion of that off. And you do have to be careful because this isn't going to work with every design. This is going to work because I'm using China Glaze fairy dust after, which if I have an imperfection, my base coat, it's probably going to hide it. And you don't want to push your luck with it either. So you can kind of see how it dissolved a little bit of the base. But now if you didn't do what I just did and you just want to top coat it, you don't want any sparkle, feel free. But I really like this design with a little glitter, and I'm using China Glaze fairy dust today. And it hides a lot of imperfections, which is really nice to have around for, like, say, gradients, which is really popular for, or stuff like this, I find. So I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to put my top coat. Or if you didn't do what I just did, feel free to go ahead and top coat. So there you go. Okay, so I waited for the fairy dust to dry and then I added my top coat because I don't like to feel any sparkle. You can't really feel it. It's a very fine glitter, but I'm just weird like that. I need the extra layer. It has to be finished with top coat. So next I'm going to take my cleanup brush and a little bit of acetone. You can use just regular remover. It probably won't work as good, but hey, if you can get away with as little acetone as possible, I always recommend doing it. Alright, so there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do any recreations, don't forget, and you post them on Instagram, don't forget to tag me, K-Lily Inspired. And you can follow me there, Twitter. I have a Facebook page. It'll all be in the link below. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah, I just said subscribed. Anyway, see you guys soon. Have a great day.